I earned more than 5 figures with TikTok clipping in 2025. So in this video, I'm going to share my entire earnings. And after doing that, I'm going to share some tips and tricks on how you can start clipping with different tools you can use. Because anyone can do this. It really just takes a lot of time and consistency. And if you do not know, I built this TikTok clipping page completely from scratch. And I clip Caleb Hamer's financial audits. And essentially TikTok will pay me per 1,000 views when a video is over 1 minute long. And I also built this account from scratch this year and hit 10,000 followers, and I've earned a couple $100s from this account. But a significant amount of earnings have come from this account, the financial.clipper. So let's get into the earnings. And the total amount of earnings from TikTok clipping of 2025 is $15,968.60. And I'm extremely grateful for this amount of money. And as you can see, the standard reward only makes up a fifth of the earnings. A majority of it is from TikTok's additional reward program, but almost $16,000 from clipping. And my highest earned month from this year is from July 2025, where I earned $3,602.70. And if I'm not mistaken, in this month, I generated over 9 million views on this account. And so the clips were just going crazy. And the lowest earned month from this year was from April, where I earned $103.10. And for this year in 2025, up until November 30th, I generated a total of 10.5 million qualified views, while the account in total generated 23.3 million views. And essentially, you do not get paid for every view that you get on your page. You get paid for a qualified view. And essentially, a qualified view is when the viewer sees your video on their For You page and they watch it for at least 5 seconds. And so that's essentially where this number comes from right here. Recently, TikTok added something for qualified views. And so when someone searches up your account in the search feed, they go to your account, they watch it for at least 30 seconds. That also qualifies as a qualified view. And for this year, my average RPM for what I get paid per 1,000 views has been 36 cents. And keep in mind, all of these videos are at least 1 minute long for to get paid out on. Now, I did post some videos this year that were not a minute long because I had to be strategic with when I posted and when I had strikes on my account, because TikTok can ban you out of the creator fund when you get 5 strikes in 30 days. So for example, in November, I got 3 strikes on the account and they were all around November 20th. So what you can do, you can keep posting on the account. You won't get paid for it, but when you wait for 30 days, so on December 21st, all of those strikes will go off your account and won't count towards 5 strikes within 30 days because they're now off your account. So keep that in mind and be strategic if your account ever gets strikes, because it definitely can happen. And as you can see right here, for the total additional reward number, I earned more than $12,000 from this, which is almost 3/4 of what I earned in total. So thank you, TikTok, for having this additional reward program. So now I'm going to share some tools that you can use when it comes to clipping, because sometimes it can take a decent amount of time with finding the right moments and all of that. So I'm going to show you guys a tool that costs money, but that is amazing. But then I'm also going to show you guys a tool that is free that you can start using today. So the first tool you can use that is free is called Reka AI. And essentially, go to the creator's YouTube channel that you want to clip, copy and paste the YouTube URL of the video into here on Reka. And then you can select what you want in your video. And then once you have everything that you want, click Make Magic. And it will then generate clips from your video. You can customize the text and the captions. And you can go to Style, where you can have your own custom captions. I like this style right here. And then you can go to Custom, and you can change the text that you want. You can change the animation type and also the color. I like more of this color right here, as it matches the theme of my page. And then you can go to Format if you want your text to be smaller, medium, bigger, and if you want uppercase or lowercase. And you can also change the positioning. I like mine to be in the middle of the screen. So Reka AI will do all this free for you. So if you want to check it out, I will have it linked down below in the description. And Reka also recently released a new feature to where you can get paid clipping for Neon. And so I'll have that video linked right here. And I essentially walk you through how you can get paid clipping for Neon, and Reka will pay you for doing this. So make sure you go watch that video. Another tool you can use is Opus Pro. And I use this tool quite a bit on my clipping pages and also with editing work with clients that I work with. And essentially, you can do the same thing. Copy and paste your YouTube video URL into here. And Opus will do the same things with adding captions. You can add a custom title card in Opus. And of course, with your clip length, you're going to want it to be at least a minute long if you're in the Creator Rewards program. And once you're ready, you can then click Get Clips in one click, and you will get at least 30 to 40 clips depending on the length of your podcast. Another option, if you want to manually clip, then you can select the Don't Clip feature, and you can upload your screen recording into here, and Opus will still do the same stuff. It just won't clip your video. It'll just add captions and everything else to the clip you are uploading. So also keep that in mind, because sometimes I do like to pull specific parts from a podcast instead of letting the AI algorithm choose that. So also keep that in mind. So I'm in the timeline of a manual clip that I screen recorded and uploaded into here. And here's the first couple seconds.
And what happened to... Where'd that go?
And so that's the clip, and as you can see, you can add a title card into Opus. Essentially, go to text, body text, and then you can type a custom title card that you want. You can customize the font, the color, and everything like that. And you can also customize how you want it to look on screen. So if you want it to be a blurred background, if you want it to fill the screen, if you want to split it, if you want to put it into 3, depending on the amount of guests you have. I personally like to have the fit layer, which will give you that blurred background, and you can have your own custom captions. And here are all the different animations that they have right here. Pretty cool ones. So select what you want, and then you can change the text, the color, the type of animation you want, anything like that, and then you'll have all your captions done. And there's a ton of other features in Opus. There's also an upload section, so if you want to upload any images with your clips, you can do that. And so Opus has been extremely helpful with me with clipping. And so if you guys want to check it out, they are doing a 50% off deal right now for $14.50 a month if you get the yearly bundle. And they also have a free forever plan, so if you want to try it out, I will have it linked down below. The free plan will have a watermark, but it will allow you to try out Opus, and then you can decide if you want to invest in this tool. So I highly recommend it. And so this has been my journey with TikTok clipping in 2025, with earning almost $16,000, and I'm extremely grateful. And a lot of you might be asking, Ethan, what did you do with this money? Most importantly, you want to set aside money for taxes, and you want to set aside 30% just to be safe. So that's what I did. The rest of it I put towards a bathroom renovation loan for my wife and I's home, because we took one out earlier this year. We got our shower renovated, and so most of the money went towards that, and thankfully now that loan is completely wiped out, so I don't have that loan anymore. And so moving forward into 2026, the majority of my TikTok clipping earnings, I do want to put more towards investments, potentially more towards our home mortgage, to my Roth IRA, and investments like that. So that's the plan with clipping going into 2026 with my earnings. But yeah, anyone essentially can do this. It just takes a lot of discipline, a lot of consistency, because for this account right here, it took me 3 months to hit 10K followers organically. There are some options out there, like if you wanted to buy an account, and if you want to check out that website, I will also have that link down below. I personally have not done that yet, but if you guys want to see me buy one and test it out with clipping, please let me know, because honestly that would save a lot of time. But of course, building a page organically is the best thing you can do. And so if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, because I post a lot of clipping content. I want to post more content on freelance video editing, which is the majority of my income. I edit for clients across the US for their social media videos, and within the next week or two, I am going to be uploading my total amount of earnings for 2025 with clipping, video editing, time stamping, which I will explain in that video. And I'm very proud of the progress I have made compared to 2024. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch that video. And I also have a free Discord community, which I will have linked down below in the description, and essentially we can all give free value to one another. So if you have any questions regarding clipping or anything else with making money online, make sure you join that, and I would love to help any way that I can. Anyway, I'm very proud of my clipping journey in 2025, and I'm very excited to see what I can do in 2026 with clipping. Anyways, I really appreciate you all watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.